Viewers, and welcome to another Thrifty Beauty review. This time it's going to be on the Maybelline New York Dream Wonder Fluid Touch Foundation, as you can see here. I also want to let you guys know I did not purchase this. My wonderful hubby purchased me a few random drugstore items on the way home the other day as a quick pick-me-up, as I've been kind of feeling a little down lately. And he picked me up some really pretty items. I'm just going to show them off because I'm so proud of him, because he never does things like this. I know that sounds silly to say, but usually he's like very intimidated by what I buy, and he's like, well, I didn't want to buy you the wrong thing or the wrong, but he did good. Let's just say he did good. So first off, he picked me up a Maybelline color tattoo, and barely branded, and I had wanted this for forever, and they're always out of it. Let's see if I can get you a good view here. Yeah, look at that. I've already tried these. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. And I've already reviewed the Maybelline color tattoos before. They are amaze cakes. I'm telling you, they're just great. The other one he got me was part of the leather line, and it's the Dramatic Black. And wow, I don't even know. This a little goes a long way. Like yesterday, I looked like raccoon eyes because I put way too much on. So I'm going to have to learn to work better with that. And I think the other one was a re-pickup because I fell in love with it and used it so much. You guys are not going to be able to see this. It's called Painted Purple, and to be honest with you, it's probably going to come off blue because all purples do on camera for some reason. But it's actually a very purple. Like the blue that you're seeing, I know it's showing blue. It's nowhere near that blue. Yeah, see, it's still going to come off blue. And it is just like the most bright metallic purple that I've ever seen. But again, it's kind of coming off blue, so. But I was just kind of excited. And then he picked me up an OPI, which is so cute. He's like, I remember the brands too. So, really excited for him. And this is a woman's prerogative. But it is just this, it's on my middle finger right now there. It's just this gorgeous holographic copper look. It's beautiful. And then I'm not a Carrie Underwood fan, I'm sorry. Oops. I'm not a Carrie Underwood fan, I'm sorry guys. But this nail polish he picked out was for the color, not the actual thing. It is called Backstage Pass, and it is what I have on my thumb right here. So those are just a little bit, that's the little mini haul that the husband picked me up. But while he was there, he did pick up the Dream Wonder Fluid Touch Foundation, which again, I have been wanting to try for a while. It's just honestly the cost, because most foundations you are going to get are going to have upwards of an ounce. Let's see. This one was like $12, and this is the Revlon Airbrush Photo Ready, and it has 1.4 ounces for like the $12 price tag. And my Fit Me was like $4 and change, and it is 1 fluid ounce. So, I mean, in comparison to size, let's go with something a little more, I don't know. I don't really have high-end foundation. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. Even the Neutrogena Shine Control is 1 ounce. One last one, because I usually, if I don't wear the foundation, or I'm not going to wear the foundation, I usually give it to my mother or sister. And again, the Rimmel Stay Matte is 1 fluid ounce. So the common denominator in making foundation is an ounce, is just to give you an ounce. And this is what an ounce bottle looks like. This is just a pure ounce. Like, that's a lot of foundation. And all of these cost $12 or less. Like the Neutrogena, I think, was $10. I know the Rimmel was like the most expensive. It was closer to $13, $14. The Stay Matte was around the lines of $5, and the Fit Me was around the lines of $5. So as drugstore goes, those are great prices. So again, pick this one up. It is in the color 20, and that's Classic Ivory. That's my color. I'm a very pale girl. I do have a little bit of color right now from the summer, but that's about it. First off, first impression, I tried it on yesterday because I did want to be able to give you guys an idea of how I thought about it, not just apply it here on my hand or something and then you guys be able to go from there. but I really did want to actually wear it out and let you guys know what I thought. And to be honest with you, I don't have very oily skin. Sometimes it does get a little more oily in the summer, but during the winter I tend to get dry skin, and yesterday you could definitely tell wearing this foundation. It does dry very matte and very powdery. So again, if you have slight to medium oily skin, this is going to be a godsend for you. So let's go ahead and get into the product itself. Now, there were a few things that kind of took me by surprise. Like here it tells you to peel off for drug facts. Okay. And it does have a sunscreen in it. And it tells you to shake well and dispense to fingertip and apply to face. Now, when you peel this down, this is kind of... They tell you to apply it... Where's it at? Okay, right here. For sunscreen, use shake well before, apply liberally 15 minutes for sun exposure, and reapply every 2 hours. Now, I think that's just for the sunscreen aspect of it. Of course, most women are not reapplying their foundation every 2 hours, or you're going to end up with a really cakey mess after 8 to 10. So, the applicator is kind of amazing, but then kind of annoying all at the same time. I'm going to go ahead and show you that. This is your applicator. So they expect you to just drop some on your fingertip, which it doesn't drop because you don't have any control over this. This isn't, and I'm going to go ahead and just smear all the foundation, my hands are clean, off of this tool so we can actually show you the tool. It's just a white plastic, it looks like a teardrop, and obviously you dip it down in there. It's like the old school perfume. So once you've dipped this down in there, the consistency is very liquidy. They tell you to shake first, as you can see, shake well. Here's the actual consistency of it. It is very liquidy, very runny, but it does cover nice. Of course, they do tell you to put it on with your finger. I'm just going to show you guys how it starts off looking very, very, very dewy. And I'm going to take this off screen for a second to rub in. And they do advertise this as a medium to full coverage. I do not agree. I'm going to say that I would consider this light to medium coverage. I would not say full coverage, because any real full coverage foundation will cover my tattoo. This is definitely not a full coverage, and it is not buildable to a full coverage. I have tried. I actually sat here last night over my tattoo and built almost 6 layers of this up, and I could still see it through there. So it's buildable, but I definitely would not call it full coverage at all. So, you know, you're patting your foundation. And now something you're going to notice instantaneously, that now it looks kind of dry. That's because, like I said, once the liquid is actually rubbed in and sets, you can obviously see some coverage over my tattoo. But as far as leaving a dewy finish, like here's my natural skin on this side, you have a satiny sheen to it, which is just that finish that skin should have. And then you cross over to here, and it does have a drier consistency. That's where I go in and tell you, if you have oily to medium oily skin, this is going to make a world of difference, because it's definitely going to absorb some of those oils and keep a dewier finish without over drying. Now, like I said, I have a little bit drier skin, especially with this moving into fall here. And it's definitely causing some settling into the fine lines and wrinkles and things like that. Other than that, it really does give a great airbrush finish. I was actually pleasantly surprised, to be honest with you, at how well it gave an airbrushed finish. But again, if you have drier skin, you're going to definitely want to apply a primer or a pre-foundation moisturizer to your dry spots, just so that it doesn't give you the whole cakey, crackling appearance on your skin. Because, again, you can see the outwards, and it definitely leaves it very dry looking as opposed to the rest of my skin. So the price may get you. Again, at 0.67 flow ounces, it's just a little over half an ounce, which puts it into a higher price bracket. That means it's $20 an ounce, which in comparison, you're just better off going for a high-end brand, which will cost you another 20 bucks, but you'll get a full ounce for it. Like I said, for drugstore, that does put it in a pretty high price range, considering that most other drugstore foundations are 1 ounce, and this is just a little over a half. and it runs the same price as those that are an ounce. So this is, in my opinion, a little more pricey than your standard drugstore foundation. I don't know if I can... But yeah. But that is my review on the Maybelline New York Dream Wonder Fluid Touch Foundation. Would I recommend it? Depends. It really depends on your skin type. This, like I said, this could be someone's holy grail if they had mildly oily skin and they just needed something that would kind of absorb that through the day and not leave them looking over-dried or over-dewy. And for women with dry skin, I would not recommend this at all. Until next time, guys. Bye!